Okay, right. That should be it. Hello there. This is TPA017. Today we're going to be, well, tonight I should say, a bit of a different little time for this one. 7:30 on Friday night. So I'm going to be doing a bit of Euro Truck Simulator 2. Just doing a few yacht delivery missions, and I'll be doing a bit of a talk about. I want to see what Nijisanji's been doing with regards to the Dokibird fiasco. It's, yeah, to put it mildly, I'm really not impressed with Nijisanji, but look, I'll get into it first. I'll get into the game first of all. So, let me just come on, let me alright, just turn it down a little bit. So I had to do another little profile. It took me a little bit to actually unlock the yacht deliveries, but yeah. So, this is still a fairly let me get into it first of all. So, okay, Stuttgart. And going from Kiel to Rostock. Come on. Now, I've got the settings on kind of medium low, more towards medium, but yeah, so it's really just trying to keep a consistent frame rate. So let me just start heading off. There we go. Decent little horn. So, and that's the first yacht that'll be delivering. Okay, so Euro Truck Simulator came out Euro Truck Simulator 2, I should say, came out in 2012. Received quite a few updates since then. I think it covers most of Europe by now. Well, with the DLC anyway. And of course, I am an excellent driver. Let me just. Okay, I've hit the. Well, I'll just go on the left side here for a little bit, just to. Please stop driving. Okay, a couple of cop cars there. One must be highway. Alright, okay. So I've had it for a little while. I've got a little bit of the DLC for it, but only a couple of little packs for it. Yeah. So what I'll do when I get out of Kiel, I'll start blabbering about my thoughts, I suppose. Let's see. Just to keep getting out. It shouldn't be too far. You'll just snip through. Hopefully that. Okay, that's right. Okay, went the wrong way, but that should be alright. Well, maybe I was supposed to go that way. Anyway. Yeah, I'll just get on the highway down there. And okay. What else has there been? But also keeping an eye on the Nijisanji fiasco, to be honest. So I've been ignoring this sort of things like... Okay, I thought I could zip across there. I'm trying to save time. Plus I'm more focusing on getting the yacht there, as in getting it there in one piece. Okay, I will say... Give me a quick second and... Alright, looks like I've got a pretty decent little stretch coming up, so... Alright. Gonna be a straight on? Yep, alright. Okay, not really the best with these kind of roads. The more European ones, I'm more used to the Australian ones, which are... yeah, well, they're more similar to the moon than they are to European roads, to put it mildly. Some of them can be fairly rugged. Alright. Yeah, I suppose I should have a little bit of music playing here, but no, I don't. Alright, so... Nijisanji, trying to think of where of the best part to begin. So, alright, I'll start with a bit of a quick overview. Oh, that was his fault. So we're talking about VTubers in this case. So for those of you that don't know, VTubing is I'd say it's still fairly, if relatively new. I mean, if you go back far enough, you could say about 10 to 12 years, but that was really more the higher end kind of thing. It's only been in the past 5 or 10 that has become more, you know, more normal. Well, not normal, nor... Well, more that the requirements for it have dropped. You know, technical requirements. So it's basically you'll have a model which is generated by which would be generated by a phone or a phone and/or a computer, be it laptop or desktop, and so the phone would act as a camera tracking the streamer's movements and the like, and the model would move and blink and open their mouth and all that, depending on what the phone sees. So it's an interesting little use of tech. And Nijisanji is, if they're not the largest, that'd be the second largest VTuber agency. I think they started in 2017, so they're only about 7 years old. They're being mostly. Let me just my headphones here. Okay, Rostock. Really not a fan of these weird little, what do I call them? cauliflower, clover roundabouts, but oh, come on, turn, baby, turn. Hit. Ooh. That's right, I think I nailed that one. So, yeah, so they started in 2017 with, Riku was a college graduate at the time. I'm not sure of his major. They're really more of a Japanese company. I don't know a great deal about them. But it was him and another co-founder who left due to health reasons. And yeah, so they started getting VTuber, VTuber, what do you say, real talents, so would be the best way to say it, talents. So, mostly the smaller Japanese indies and the like, the ones that are showing, promise. There's heaps of smaller streamers and the like, such as me, I suppose. But if you start getting to about 1,000 people watching, or that's when I honestly be doing pretty decently well. You'd be above about 70% of most streamers. So the idea is you join the larger company. They give you help with management and the like. Help manage sponsorship deals, any merchandise, any projects you might have, or any collaborations you might want to do, any game stream, permissions for game streams and the like. And in the return, they take a bit of the cut of what you sell. Except, well, there have been rumours about Nijisanji for quite a while that they've been not the best, to put it mildly. Sorry, I'll just slip past there, Cobbo. Just a friendly little toot. Where was I? Yeah, so there's been rumours about Nijisanji for quite a while there. And a fair few graduations and some terminations. And I mean, Pomu left last month. She was also another one of the original Nijisanji English, or Niji-en. And yes, now Selen's gone. And I'll put it this way. Why Nijisanji did it? Now I'm trying to think of that. How would I describe it? I'm not an expert with this kind of thing. I've never met Selen or any member of Nijisanji or any member of any of the Nijisanji contractors / talents, but it's I suppose I have to call it a spade and say, fucking hell, they fucked everything up. I'll start with probably my biggest one, the fact that Selen ended up in hospital. And Oh, bugger. I thought I had enough space there. Yeah, it's right, I think I can. I'm pretty sure I've got the... You gonna let me turn? Oh, yeah. If you go ahead, Cobber. Drive ahead. Drive ahead. Drive ahead. Drive ahead. Drive ahead. Drive ahead, you stupid AI. Fine, I'll have to force my way past. Come on. Come on. A little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. I'll just have to get past him. Then I can turn around. Come on. More power, more power, more power. It's going forward, it's going forward. It's not going forward. Come on, back. I think I'm stuck against the bugger. Go forward, you stupid AI. Thank you. Now, let me just turn. Turn. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Alright. Oh, yeah, so, Selen ended up in hospital, and, well, Nijisanji took the brave move, to put it mildly, of saying, why, I won't. But, you know, I don't know how things exactly work in Japan or in Canada, but, or in Australia to be honest, but I'm pretty sure that there'd be some things that you wouldn't exactly. Okay, fine, Rand, I'll go through. You know, that you wouldn't exactly say. Not in a bloody press release anyway. And certainly not without a permission. So she, so Selen, well, Nijisanji, try to contact her and contact her emergency contact. And from what I can gather, going by Selen's side, weren't exactly the most subtle about it, or the most tactful. And I mean, I'm Australian, we can't really talk about tact or diplomacy. So, should have taken a screenshot. Anyway, there we go, not too bad. Okay, first shot done. Second one. I'm stuck with the really small ones at the moment, so. Sorry, just Okay, Rostock to Travemund. Not sure about the amulets. Okay. First of all, I should do it this time. Okay. So what do we have been pointing at the... Anyway. So I'll get under... Horrible drivers in this game. Alright, and I'll get out of Rostock. I've taken that sign about 5 times. Yeah, so Selen ended up getting herself a lawyer. Very good idea. Very smart. Very smart. Like I said, is what I absolutely would have suggested. But that kind of thing, you need to get, you need someone impartial and someone, honestly, you need a professional with that kind of thing. So I'll move on a little bit. So it was about, was it last week? Might have been last week a bit. That it was Monday or Tuesday, I think. Anyway, a few days ago, Nijisanji put out this. Oh God. This technically a press release, or as I would put it, complete and utter load of fucking drivel. And it was about 3 pages of Nijisanji venting about what Selen had done. And it, including the music video, which is, here's the thing, the girl went out, she contacted she had all the permissions, right? She had them since August, not August last year, August the year before, 2022. And and Nijisanji's management is saying that they weren't aware of what she was working on, I mean, how could you not be aware? Okay, I mean, Lily Pitu, she's on the artist. She said that she contacted Selen's manager and got the okay. Yeah, that's literally contacting Nijisanji and telling them. So for Nijisanji to not actually know about it, about a music video and to private it because they're worried about permissions. And to say that they've never actually seen a music video is like oh god. it's like fucking Tim Cook at Apple having no idea about the Apple Vision Pro for the last 4 years until at the end of January it turns up. Some secretary shows up and goes, "Oh, by the way, here's what our department's been working on for the past 4 years." And I mean, it's completely insane. So I mean, not saying that Nijisanji should have full in-depth knowledge of what each of their talents is doing, but if there's any projects that are being worked on, then Nijisanji should have at least some knowledge. If there's a contest going on, then Nijisanji should know, because they might have to pay out a prize or organise a call or something. Maybe the winner wins a chance to work with one of the Nijisanji talents on something, or gets to submit a concept or a costume or concept for merchandise. I'm not saying Nijisanji should be fully, absolutely 100% involved every step of the way and give it the go-ahead for every single step, but they've got to at least have some kind of passing knowledge. Because if not, that's just idiotic. That's them just... But here's where it gets weird. Here's where it gets annoying, to put it mildly. So... trying to think of the best way, because so Selen used to be alright, how will I put it? Alright, I know how I'll do it. So since it's basically an open secret, what I'll do, before she joined Nijisanji, I'll go by Doki or Dokibird. When she's in Nijisanji, I'll go by Selen. And after she was terminated from Selen, I'll go back to, after she was terminated by Nijisanji, I'll go back to Dokibird. So same person, but different names. Yeah, come on, play the way, please. Okay, after that little vent. Yeah, it gets a little bit hard, because you're not sure if it's quite alright or not, Okay, there we go, dockyard. Decent little place for a yacht. I'll just... let me through, copper. Let me through. Alright, so it seems that Selen has been paying out of the... God's sake. Been paying for the projects and all that out of her own pocket. And I'm not talking just a small amount. Fair. I'm supposed to park there. Alright. Straighten up there, please. think I have to... It's alright, I'll get past. There we go, just... slide it past. Let me through, please. Okay. So, we're waiting to get through. Now. I'm waiting nicely in line. Let me through. You're not. It's like, how the hell do these things work? Maybe I'll just push through here. There we go, enough space. Or not. Not really used to these very kind of things. I think I spent about bloody 10 minutes stuck here. Okay. Yep, I think that's how it does. Fairly neat and accurate. I'll just neatly turn. So, Selen's had to be paying out of her own bloody pocket for all of the projects, and that's absolutely bloody insane. Especially when you consider the amount that she's apparently down, which appears to be about 200,000 Canadian dollars. Which are probably similar to Australian dollars, I would say. Just Canadian. But being serious, how would I... Oh god, how do you do this? How do trucks get stuck on that? And they're big... They shouldn't get stuck on that. Okay. Well, thankfully I'm right on it, isn't it? So. Middle. There we go. Right, so not really doing a good job of keeping on track. I'd have to really do the security checkpoint again. Alright. It's been double checked now. Is that gonna fit? Okay. Don't know now. So to go this way, I suppose. Or up onto the ferry, okay. Oh. Maybe we'll do a lap and just see what looks good. Yeah. That makes sense, I think. Thank God for the GPS. And it seems that Nijisanji is not actually doing any, bloody, not been paying anything towards her bloody projects. I think they haven't done is cancel on the bastards. When she's saying that she broke even, that means that she would have broken. That she would have made bloody $200,000, which is a pretty good little sum. I'll take another yacht. And I should have made notes, but anyway. How's the chat going? Still. Okay. Still fairly quiet there. Okay. Alright. Let's get this big boy on the road. It's 8:15. Alright. So it's really been... What the hell has Nijisanji been doing? I mean, if... Selen's been bloody... Well, she says that she broke even, but that's still 200k that's gone missing. That's not a small amount. Considering that that's earning, she'd have to pay tax on it. Because the Canadian government would want their pound of beef. And I don't think Nijisanji would be enough to pay it for her. Like I said, Nijisanji's just been taking a... Well, they've been worse than useless. Because if they were useless, then they wouldn't have been cancelling the projects on her. Oh. So she Nijisanji got community united. I think it was like 4 times. Which is well deserved, I think. They did a absolutely hilarious bloody investors note. Oh, I'm pretty sure that's going to become a meme. Just because of how idiotic it was. And... Well, here's the thing. Well, Selen / Dokibird, she's out of the hospital now. She did a return stream yesterday. Bloody broke a fair few records there. I mean, I think she's already at over 300k subs. Up from, what was it, 40 when, before. Which is honestly getting really close to life numbers. And it seems like that some of her friends been rallying around her as well, which she honestly needed, I reckon. I'm not going to speak about her, about her state. I'm not really sure about that kind of thing, and especially when it comes to the fairer sex. So she probably, so put it this way, pretty sure she does have emotions, but I don't know enough about them to say. Okay. Oh, come on, keep turning. Keep turning. There we go. And like I said, she's received a lot of support. There's been EA, they've reached out to her. There's been what was that name of that it's all pre-built or computer cases. They can't basically HXZT, something like. I don't think it was that. Don't think it was him. But they cancelled their. Well, they basically axed their Nijisanji section, and it's. Well, it seems like one of the higher ups there is keeping an eye on the situation, so something could happen there. There's been a couple of merchandise stores that have pulled out. I'm not sure if they were officially affiliated with Nijisanji or not. In terms of having permission to sell items, but they've pulled out as well. And yeah, Nijisanji just went scorched earth for the most idiotic reason. I've been rambling a bit, but look, if it was me and I had to do that later, then alright. Here's what I would have done. Right. First of all, Selen said, and Nijisanji confirmed that she gave them an out. A mutual withdrawal. We go our separate ways, say nice things about each other, and make no mention about it. And I'll be blunt. If I was Nijisanji management and Selen made that offer, I would go down, fly to Canada and kiss her. Because holy shit, that is so much better than what Nijisanji deserved. But, well, as you can probably tell, I haven't kissed her. That's partly because I've never been to Canada. I am not affiliated with Nijisanji. I really wouldn't want to be. And yeah. Press release. It would have been. Gotta make it nice, professional. Nijisanji's a public company, so gotta keep it sounding good. Make it sound like a good thing for everyone. Good for Nijisanji, good for the investors, good for Selen. So, okay, what I'll do is this. Ooh. After the train goes by. Through mutual agreement, any colour, the parent company of Nijisanji, or however it works there in Japan, I'm not entirely sure. And the talent known as Selen, brain fart, forgotten the name, have come to the mutual agreement that Selen will be leaving. That will be leaving Nijisanji English at the end, as of, well, blank date here. Selen has been a founding member of Nijisanji English and a key role in organising many tournaments and competitions throughout Nijisanji, including across various branches and generations. We have learned quite a lot from Selen, and we are confident in saying that Selen has learned quite a lot from us, and we wish her the very best on her future endeavours. The videos on Selen's channel will remain up until the end of March or April, to give her Dragoons time to properly have them archived. Hang on. What the hell? How the... How do you do this part? What? Okay. So, alright, anyway. Nearly at Hamburg, my case. So, and any memberships of Selen's will be cancelled at the... Oh, and Selen's memberships will end at the end of... I'd wanna... Here's the thing, I'd keep it... in my case, I would keep it reasonable and say at the end of you know, make it at the end of March as well. Yeah, people are going to want to archive their videos and all that, so yeah, fair shake of the hospital. That way, no, that way. Praise for Selen, compliments for Nijisanji. No mention of this whole fiasco, and it's all nicely taken care of. That's how I would have done it. Unfortunately, Nijisanji went scorched earth. They hit the big red button. They hit the nuke. And unfortunately, the nuke does not discriminate about who it takes out. So it's backfired very spectacularly. With Nijisanji, there's questions being raised. I mean, could you imagine if she had succeeded, if Nijisanji was going to be the first big VTuber agency that had one of their talents leave for the pearly gates, should I put it that way, because of what? Because of Nijisanji's management, or the talent, or whoever it was, that there would be a massive uproar. You could not keep that secret. It would get out. And I'd put it this way, if I was an employee of Nijisanji, it would be, where's the nearest embassy? I want to claim asylum. Because holy shit, that's the only thing that's going to save me. So, I suppose this has been really more me rambling about what's happened, but it's just, you know, it's a cut your nose off to spite your face thing. They've been trying to protect the company, and they hadn't. They made it worse. I mean, they brought attention to themselves, and you know, now there's blood in the water. You know, you got the sharks. You know, they're all going to go, she's not the only one. And if it was all, and here's the thing, if it was all Selen's fault, right? Why the hell would EA, a $1 billion company, you know, go support her? Offer a sponsorship. EA doesn't have the best reputation, but they're not idiots. If there was the slightest doubt, they would have gone, no. Alright, we'll do this goodness. KL2 is God. Esbjerg. Alright, I'll just wait for it to load, then I'll talk again. Okay. Come on. Oh god, that stupid horn. Alright, hold up. Look, I'll get. Ooh, that was a bit of a. I'll get underway first, so I'll get out of here. About here is. Decent little load this time. Then again, I'm not actually carrying yachts this time, I'm carrying scooters. It's fine. Yeah, yachts are actually a little bit hard to get to show up. Had to get to level 2 and get unlock urgent and fragile cargo. Alright. Not the fastest thing in the world, but okay. Oh, stop. Oh, you bugger. So the yacht thing is actually oh, here's the thing. The CEO of Nijisanji, Riku, he went out and got himself a yacht. Yeah, it's part of how successful his company's been. And the thing with yachts is, I wouldn't. Yachts are okay as long as your company is doing fine, doing well. There's no problems. Okay? But when your company's having problems, then you start looking like a prick, like a wanker. No. And this bit, I actually love seeing it. They forgot to get rid of Selen's mods, so they took over an old live stream that hadn't actually gone ahead. They rescheduled it and then got it going. And it was just basically like 2 hours of them trying to sink the yacht. Am I on the right path? Okay, I think I am. No. So, here's the thing, I don't actually think any of the Nijisanji higher-ups have actually said anything about it. And, here's the thing, I really should have. Selen was one of the... Yeah, she was one of the initial, Nijisanji English members. And, Nijisanji's they're still a $1 billion company. That's big. And and even if going by what the finances are saying, they're only making 19% of Nijisanji's total. That's of Nijisanji's total revenue. That's still nearly 20%. What if you had $100 and so on, and I came up and ripped away, $20 off you. Straight up, screw you. That $20 is mine. No, you wouldn't be impressed, to put it mildly. And here's the thing. It's not just a 20%. Well, 20% rounded up. It's it's marketing. It's collaborations. It's crossovers. I mean, look at all the mobile games out there that have done collaborations with VTubers, that have done events. Look at all the tournaments out there. I mean, Selen, if she's not in the top 100, top 200 of Apex, she's pretty bloody close. And I mean, that's the top 200. How many hundreds of thousands of people play Apex? And she's it's it's kind of, when you get above 1,000, 1,000 is where you start seeing the really good. It's where you start going from the really good, really good amateurs to the lower level pros. I mean, it depends on how big the game is and the like. I mean, I've been just outside of the top 500 in Combat Master for a couple of months last year. That was a smaller game, but I mean, I was still able to pretty well take on most pubs and end up first and second. Usually quite a few kills ahead. Even took on some of the clanless, and I could take on some of their load of mid members. I'd get my ass kicked by the higher ups though, but so, and I'd just assume I'm a pretty good amateur, so I assume putting that logic to Selen, saying she's probably, I'll put it this way, given she's a streamer, she's got other projects, I would say probably on the lower end of being a pro. Not saying anything bad about it, I'm just saying, she's got projects and the like on that are that will take up time, so you wouldn't be able to fully dedicate herself. Sorry, I think my voice is cracking a bit. Anyway, so I mean, even ignoring that, even assuming Selen was working at a net loss for Nijisanji, that it was costing them 200k a year to keep her on the books. She's a pro. I mean, she would get invited to tournaments. She could win. She could help train teams. She could give advice. She could, if you get a team collaboration together, you could take on a, go to an Apex tournament and do, pretty bloody well. I mean, we've seen her working with Hololive and Holostars, and I mean, think of the. I mean, so you wouldn't have just her dragoons or whatever that'd be called now. Her, watching, you'd have the Hololive fans, Holostars fans watching. You'd have people interested in FPS tournaments watching, and it's just. I mean, I know it's Japan. I know the culture's different, but It's just... the whole thing's just stupid. How do I get pink for not having my headlights on? Look how bright it is. That's probably fine. So, okay, right. And this is here's the thing, people are gonna start wondering, was it just her? Are there others? Because when you consider how many girls and guys there are working for Nijisanji, I cannot for the life of me imagine that there was only one, only two, only, well, what if I said 5? I'll say 5 to keep it reasonable. I mean, I'll just assume that there'd be some that would communicate across generations or across branches, but there'd be some talents there that, you know, maybe they're not the best at speaking English or Japanese, or, you know, maybe they're not really the most outgoing. I mean, I know how they feel. Ooh. A little bit of the thunder and lightning. Alright. That's fine. Alright, so. Where was I? Yeah, And here's the thing, with this kind of thing, you've got to have some kind of... oh god, which way am I going? I think I'm off. You know, it's where you have to get senior management out, stick them in front of a microphone and go, someone at our company fucked up. Right. It's one of those things where some kind of investigation has to be done, because here's the thing, you're already losing. You're going to lose sponsors, you're going to lose collabs. You know, people are, you know, okay, now. Oh, fine. You know, here's it. You know, VTubing is a very female-dominated industry, to put it mildly, and women talk. and I'm not going to say they're all, you know, best friends forever, but, you know, if you're doing wrong by, you know, by one of the talents, that's going to spread. That's going to spread fast. And, well, working at Nijisanji would be working on behalf of Nijisanji. It would be a big opportunity for a lot of fucking hell. God, that's still happening. Ooh. Maybe I shouldn't talk while there's this film going. Ooh. Maybe I should focus on driving when there's a storm going. Okay, well, again, that's probably fine. I'll just pull them through. They can clip through each other and head in to, yeah. I mean, I really don't know what the hell Nijisanji would have been thinking, even doing a press release like that, but or even that investor note. It's utterly insane. But I mean, especially when you look at how Cover handled you know, their terminations, like with well, Mel recently. Oh. That's a quick little one. Well. Okay. Yeah, what do you know? Anyway. I think with Nijisanji, we're going to see more, well, graduations or terminations, or people just going up yours. And then I'm really not sure what qualifies a company as black. It's it's not exactly a phrase that I know a great deal about. I'll have to get on the boat and... Ooh, you wanna... Take me to England. It's probably raining there as well. So, okay, and here's the thing: working for a $1 billion company is a really big opportunity, especially when it's, you know, acting, you know, for them as a talent, but it wouldn't be only representing the company, but the company would also be. It's also representing you. You know, if a company looks bad, it doesn't matter how talented. Why are you jumping alongside the road? Look, I'll just... There. Now. England, they drive on the... But, now. That. Right, anyway. Look. Yeah, the English drive on the left side of the road, same as... Yeah. Anyway, I mean, I think I mentioned it, I mentioned it in another one of my streams, that, I mean, I'm not corporate material. I'm fully aware that I wouldn't be able to be a good, well, hollow mem or good in a corporation. But if a corporation did approach and say, and I would probably I would, you know, they took the time to reach out. I would take the time to go, what, this is who I am. I'm not quite sure I'd be a proper fit, but if you wanna try me out, then alright. If you want me to offer my input, I can do that. I'm not exactly the largest out there. I think I've got 2 subscribers. And I mean, it's unlikely that would actually happen, but here's the thing, it would be, I would say I wouldn't go with a corporation mostly because of me, alright? But with Nijisanji, it would be, I couldn't go with them because of them. When there's something, I think it's something with middle management there. Either there's something, there's things not being communicated, there's things not being worked on. I've heard favoritism being thrown around. I don't know enough. I just don't know enough of that kind of thing. Yeah. But what I do know is even when Selen mentioned that she'd been bullied while she was in Nijisanji, and she's not. In fairness, I can understand why she said it, and but she's not actually saying who it was. But just here's a God, how would I? There needed to be that kind of support for the Nijisanji talents. To be able to go, to their manager, because their managers, they're there on behalf of Nijisanji to keep an eye on the talents, but they're also. Here's the thing, if there's something going on with the company that's preventing their talents from being able to work at their full potential, that's also a problem. That's also a problem that management needs to know about. That Nijisanji needs to know about. It could be that they're not willing to speak up because of repercussions. And I understand that. It's honestly a really challenging question. Come on. You're there on behalf of the company, but if the company's affecting your talents, that's a problem. If your talents aren't able to finish projects, that's because of the company not actually doing anything. That's a problem with the company. That's the problem with the management. Management isn't just... It's not just sitting back and stamping papers, typing emails. It's... Like I said, I mean, Selen was out there pushing for getting permissions, getting deals. That's... And his... I don't know how Nijisanji operates, but if it's... But here's the thing, Selen could only really ask for permissions for, at best, her and her genmates. She couldn't ask for the whole Nijisanji. So I don't know how many generations there would be with Nijisanji. Say, I'll say 10, 5 of each. Keep it reasonable. So and I'll assume that each one of those generations has a member that's able to speak for. That's right. Look at what I'm saying, right? That's willing to speak to. Let's take Thronefall. Pretty popular early access game. And let's say that it became popular across Nijisanji. All of the someone from each gen wanted to play it. Okay, think of it like a Hololive or Holocure or something like that. Yeah. So here's the thing. If one girl or guy, to be honest, from each generation has to email the developer, that's 10 emails. That's stupid. I mean, what happens if the developer's having a bad day, something, and tells a couple of the generations there, no, bugger off. Then you'd have maybe, then you'd have only half of the generation, only 8 out of 10 generations able to play it. I mean, if there has to be some kind of permissions manager that could, here's what we want to play. Here's what we've been keeping an eye on. Here's what we think looks interesting. We're going to tell you the name of the game, possibly a link to it, or link to where you can buy it. Link a developer name, a publisher name. So we've given you that. We want to play it. Okay. Can you go ahead, contact the developer, contact the publisher, and go ahead and ask them. See if we can play it. See if we can monetize it. See, and we'll go find out for us. And would it be just limited to, one member, one person of Nijisanji, or would it apply to one group, one generation, one group, one, the whole Nijisanji? Would it be a temporary thing? Would it be a ongoing thing? Would there be any requests, any requirements, any... I nearly lost it there. Anything like that. And here's the thing, that's literally management's job, to manage that kind of thing. I mean, something like that, I would say have a overall... That's fine. So have a, well, like I said, a permissions manager. Or it could. Well, I'm trying to think. How would we do it? I would say, this is really off the top of my head, that once every couple of weeks, do a. Now work out who the main one of each. Oh yeah, pick a couple of the of members from each generation and go, alright, girls, keep in contact with others, let us know what games that you're interested in, any demos and the like, and we'll do it from there. Alright, yeah, I'll reach out, get in contact with them. If you find out, then we'll shoot you a bit of an email, a bit of a text, and go, alright girls, you got the permission, here's when you can stream it. And yeah, I have to admit, I am talking about a Japanese company, though I am not fully, not something I'd be intimate with, in terms of how an entertainment company would work, how an entertainment company would work, how talents would work. Maybe that wouldn't work, but there has to be something done. Okay. I mean, it could be, even. Well, I hate to say it. I think. Well, no, I don't really hate to say it. I think Nijisanji's had it coming. It's going to be a rough few months for them. And here's the thing: it could have been avoided, but they're idiots. Oh, someone there is a idiot, and they just poured fuel on the fire. And now you had bloody Dokibird re-debut with over 100,000 simultaneous watches. That's even. I mean, that'd be companies that would struggle to pull that during events. I mean, I'm not sure if that's going to last forever, but guys, maybe people just wanted to see a side of the story. But I mean, all of the Dragons are going to be going across, and she's, they're going to be joining memberships and all that, and yeah. I mean, what reason have they got to stick with Nijisanji for all they're after was Selen? Well, look, I'll do a quick chat and alright, look, I'll wrap it up here and say, alright, look, thank you for watching. Delivered up your yachts. I hope Riku enjoys them, and I'll probably see you next Saturday, I suppose, and I'll see if I can do a bit of Death Stranding. That came out from that recently, so yeah, a bit of Death Stranding. Alright, thank you for watching.